They go into battle without a weapon. You have to be fearless to do that. But they say when you have faith, when you know and believe God is your ultimate protector, your refuge and your strength, you will discover a fighting spirit that never wavers.
For over 200 years, combat chaplains have provided the bedrock of care for every branch of the military. Some chaplains have done heroic things. Some have died during their service. And some died too soon afterwards. But with all of them, their presence in combat changed lives, including their own. During my service, the legacies of the chaplains who came before me were my North Star, my guiding light. And yet most people have never heard their names and their stories until now.
Combat chaplains. They are Catholic, Jewish, Muslim, and Buddhist, called to the front lines of war to support and stand up for service members of all faiths and no faith at all. They are the unsung heroes who have shaped history while comforting souls and praying over those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. As we enter Veterans Day weekend, it is an honor to introduce to you a new documentary that drops today, Fighting Spirit, a combat chaplain's journey. And its co-director and combat veteran Justin Roberts, along with Chaplain Major General William Green Jr., the Army's Chief of Chaplains, both join me now. Gentlemen, so good to see you.
Thank you.
Justin, chaplains, they're not just there for our men and women who are dying, but also those who are fighting to live. I love that you point that out in this documentary. Describe to me what that duty for you as a chaplain meant.
That's a relationship. I mean, it's a relationship with the soldiers. I mean, you're there to serve God, and you're there to serve the soldiers that you're with. And these are some of the greatest human beings in our nation. I mean, the bravest people who put their lives on the line for us in the service of our country, and we get to serve them. So that's an honor.
You were in Afghanistan, Justin. You were a chaplain there, the most suicidal battalion in the military at that time. You were not just carrying the weight of battle in front of you, but this internal battle of so many of the men that you were with. I want to toss to another interview that you did inside your documentary. Very special person. We both have, all three of us have talked about him. I want to take a listen to Jeff.
Yes. I have had countless warriors that have said, combat has had a big impact on me, and I want to go back to the guy or the gal that I was before combat. And I've had to look them in the eyes and tell them there is no going back. You can become somebody different. I even believe you can become somebody better, but there's no way to undo those scars on your soul. Maybe the dreams go away. Maybe the night sweats don't last forever. Maybe you don't wake up back in the battle experiencing the smell and the sight and the emotion. But the scars on your soul, those are going to stick with you for the rest of your life.
Jeff, as we all know, special ops, Black Hawk Down. We saw the movie. We know that firefight that he survived, decided since he lived he would become a chaplain. It was life-changing for him. I know it was life-changing for you too, Justin. Talk about how you've had to take care of yourself as well after taking care of so many others.
Yes, I think as caregivers, that's usually, it's kind of like doctors. They often make the worst patients. So you do have to practice what you preach. You do have to engage, and it takes work to come home. You know, coming home from war, I often say it's like the road to war is a lot shorter than the road home. And so you do have to engage in it, but it comes down to connecting. You know, connecting with God, connecting with your faith, connecting with your community and your family, and talking about your experiences.
Chaplain Green, a line from the documentary that was so powerful. Chaplains don't just meet the enemy, they help our service members meet eternity. Yes. And we witness this through so many of the chaplains over the decades, highlighted in this documentary. Father Capon,
yes,
what a beautiful human being. He's featured in this documentary. It's a part of your journey, Justin. What made him so remarkable?
I think what made him so remarkable was the fact that he could connect with his soldiers. And the remarkable thing, too, was that he was there with them, right? So not just connection in terms of maybe through, letters or messages, but presence. And we talk about the ministry of presence in the United States Army chaplaincy and in all chaplaincies for the most part. And that is, it's extraordinary, the relationships you build as a result of those connections and being with them wherever they go and however they go there.
And he was a turning point. His story was a turning point in your story, Justin.
Yeah, and it's just, this was an opportunity to reflect on that time as a chaplain, you know, not just my journey, but all of the chaplains, you know, and the impact that they've made. And so then that just helped me to figure out my own process of what did it all mean? You know, what is this impact, not just in this life, but overall for eternity, you know, the impact that can be made. And that helped me to process my own experiences and then to just help me to come home in a deeper way.
And Chaplain Green, the documentary also talks about Nuremberg and that after World War II, chaplains were assigned to care for some of the most heinous people ever.
Right.
Talk about loving your enemies.
Absolutely. And I think that's the thing about us as chaplains. And for a lot of us, you know, in terms of judgment, we tend to not necessarily operate from that perspective because it really is about love. Even when people may have endured or experienced some of the really toughest times of their lives, and sometimes they may be on the other side of that, right? The side that may not be so good. But we're the ones that should still be able to go in and show compassion, care, and love and walk with them.
Absolutely remarkable documentary. I'm going to ask everybody that is watching right now to please watch this documentary. Chaplain Green, Justin, thank you so much. It's so beautiful, it's so raw, and it teaches us all, whether we have faith or not, how important your role as chaplain is to everyone in our military. Thank you so much.
So thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here this Veterans Day weekend.
Thank you.
Well, if you are struggling with mental health distress, including thoughts of suicide, substance abuse, or emotional distress, remember you can always text or dial 988. Free help is available 24/7.